So now I'm going to be talking about type compatibility. This is a concept I have been struggling with for a while, and this is my attempt to abstract it and make it comprehensible from within the world of sets and types. In other words, I'm always assuming sets, and for those sets, I am ascribing some type. For this system, I would say my crutch is sets, and what I'm trying to affirm is types and type compatibility. Rules. For every object can be found in some set. Second rule, every object has a type. Third rule, type, x1 has type A, I shouldn't call that type. Okay, we'll just go with it for now, but x1 has type A, comma x2 has type A, implies there exists some set x1 and x2. In other words, if x1 and x2 have the same type, then there is some set that contains both of them. Now I'm riffing now, but if there's a set that contains an object chi1 and an object chi2 that have the same type, type A, and down here is set. So everything on this row is type and everything on this row is set. Every object has a type and a set. So if there exists two sets, epsilon standing for an arbitrary object, and chi1 and chi2, which have the exact same type. If there's a set that contains objects with different types and objects that have the same type but are different objects, that implies that there exists some set of epsilon objects with chi1 and chi2. And then I proffer a definition for union where epsilons, chi1 and chi2 equals epsilons union the set chi1 and chi2. That was derived from axiom 3 for compatibility types. Next note, if x1 and x2 contain two objects which have different types but have the same type, then that type can be factored out of the expression to return a set that contains two different types. In other words, it generates a set that has objects with two different types but get the same set. That is to say, that new notion, x1 and x2 are type incompatible. We will call these type incompatible. So TYP, type incompatible sets. Riffing. So if T1 equals the composition of types, that is to say T2 and T1 equal the composition of types, that implies that and T2 equals both T1 equals T2 prime, O T3, and forgive me universe. Okay, 1 second. T1 equals T prime O T3 and T2 equals T prime O T3. Because I don't remember what I just said, I'm sorry to be fooling you in terms of this being sequential. Which brings me to the topic of, no. 1 minute, Mom, what's up?
You got light ice cream.
I got light ice cream. Well, it goes with the diet root beer. My bad. Those should be different, so I renamed that T4. This implies that T prime and T prime O T4 are the types for the set chi1, comma chi2. And this equals T prime operating on T3 operating with T4 and T prime operating on chi1 and chi2, where chi1 and chi2 is the set, and riffing. How many times are you going to say riffing, Phil, to infuse your work with the notion of the free flow of ideas and the beauty which lies within? Mother Resonance, I seem to be going backwards. I seem to be looking forward, taking these 2 points, looking forward, and then quickly looking backward, and then looking forward once again. This is a 2 tool, and it seems to aid me quite a bit. Okay, so we factor out the T prime from its composition, T prime O T4, and shit. So in order to ensure that it's a 2 tool, so I think what I'm looking for is for every object to have an inverse. So here we have an operation with a set that has no connection, and we want it so many directions. You made it already?
Yeah.
Okay, I won't, Mom. I won't do it anymore.
Bill, you're tweaking.
A little bit, but it's not. Mom, why are you tweaking
It's
that?
just, your time could be so much better spent. You know, I've asked you to sign up for Section 8, and you could be doing that. Do you hear me?
Yeah, Mom.
Well,
I've seen it for 5 years. I haven't worked in Cameron in over a decade. What's there to talk about? Talk to people who actually work for lunch or anywhere else, so that's the plan.
Harvey, I was hoping for some lunch. I'm having you speak. You testified before a grand jury. Enjoy your dinner. Maybe I'll bring my best.
You're never I also just had another little run in guys.
Yeah, Mom? Oh, no, I didn't drink it yet, Mom.
Well, it's on your dresser.
Yeah, I'll go get it.
What I know is you're playing with me too. You kept learning me long after you started. No more running to me for favors or asking me for help. How have you found yourself so much paralegal? Because as far as I'm concerned, we're done. I've spoken to Alexander Leeds. She told me about the tell me you couldn't you feel by the time I get there. Happy with that.
I've been put in jail 12 years ago. Kids in a variety of prison. That's all my adult life.
And
If I had it, I don't know.
so what are you going to do?
44930754229.
No, that's not right.
Fine. I gave it to you back.
Security code.
You know I know it. Why are you wasting that time?
You're looking at you for it. Lewis, we're talking about Dad's life. And if Harvey thinks that he didn't do it, then so what?
Absolutely. What Harvey thinks, what Harvey thinks. You don't have to get into it. It's that you can turn in these two other guys or something. They killed her, planted the nose in Clifford's room. I didn't buy a swear that DNA was on it. He claimed it was the. Okay, I hate to disagree with you here, but I took a poll of partners.
Oh, you did what?
Well, it's screwed, I showed you. And they feel as I do that Harvey's actually hurt this firm.
This firm? You mean my firm? You're running the firm. Let nothing and nobody. You can just imagine.
I'm telling you, those guys did. You of all people are going to tell me that a person can't change the entire decision and say one of best.
Well, he didn't specifically name me, and he didn't specifically tell him, and I invite you specifically to go out.
Rachel,
Are you there?
okay. I know what you meant. When you're talking about the high-profile murder case, it's new district attorney stuff. You know that, right? I know. You think I'm going to let you come at me for this stuff? I know you are. You know, I don't want you thinking like me and running on the rest of us feel. Right there. I've always been said that. That's good. I thought it best to cut a deal. Let him out for time served. High-profile murder in prep school. Lawrence Baker, Ray Jenkins, Calvin Reynolds. Who is Judge Stein, specialist tonight? Oh, the teacher guy. No, Harvey might feel that. This man's innocent. He should have gone to trial. Evidence was buried. Then, terrorists forcing me to take this case out. I just want to boss. Put it in someone. My office now. I never thought about firing you. You took something when we quit the DA's office. I'm thinking right now, or I'll let you go after everything stopped. I knew it.
You weren't trying.
You had no right.
I don't care.
Would you?
She did what she had to do. She didn't do it.
And the two of you saw fit to find my battle for me?
We did what you would have done for either one of us. So get off the high horse.
We work because I can wear home.
Do you think that if you tell Trevor about us, he's going to keep pushing the kids up?
I know Trevor. If I tell him, he will take it out from me. If he hears it from someone, you see the maximum sentence in life in prison. What? Your Honor, my client has 4 years left. I suspect that the state has every right to seek that penalty. Would you like to confirm?
One last note, this is like set actions on a group.